Heather DeWild was a 30-year-old mother of two living in Edgewater, Colorado. She was kind, trusting, and devoted to her young children. Though separated from her husband, Daniel DeWild, Heather maintained contact with him for the sake of their children. In the summer of 2003, she was looking forward to a new chapter in life. Her divorce from Daniel had been finalized and she was scheduled to pick up some belongings from his house on July 24th. That was the last time anyone saw her alive. Heather's family became immediately concerned when she failed to return home. Her mother, Mary, called Heather repeatedly and received no response. She contacted police that evening, and an investigation was launched. Heather's car was found parked near Daniel's home, but there was no sign of Heather herself. Detectives interviewed Daniel, who said Heather had picked up the items and left. The case quickly grew suspicious. Heather's family told investigators that she was nervous about going to Daniel's house alone. She had confided that he had a temper, and she did not feel safe. Despite their rocky past, Heather had tried to maintain civility, especially for the sake of their children. She had expressed hope that they could co-parent without conflict. As the days passed, police continued to search for Heather, using dogs and helicopters. Daniel remained a person of interest, but there was not enough evidence to arrest him. Investigators also looked into Daniel's identical twin brother, David DeWild. The brothers were extremely close and known to be inseparable. Both refused to cooperate with the investigation. The break in the case came nearly 8 years later. In 2010, detectives re-interviewed witnesses and began re-examining evidence using newer forensic techniques. They also approached David again, offering him a deal in exchange for the truth. Over time, David agreed to cooperate and provided the disturbing details of what had happened to Heather. According to David, Daniel had planned the murder for weeks. He could not accept the divorce and was afraid of losing custody of the children. On July 24, 2003, when Heather arrived to collect her belongings, Daniel lured her into the garage. There, he strangled her with a zip tie. David, who was complicit in the plan, helped Daniel hide her body in a plastic container. They buried her in a shallow grave near the Rocky Mountains in an isolated area northwest of Denver. Following David's confession, authorities located Heather's remains in 2011. Her family was finally able to lay her to rest. Daniel was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. His trial was set for 2012. During the trial, David testified against his brother, detailing their calculated plan. He admitted his involvement and accepted a plea deal for second-degree murder, receiving a 12-year sentence in exchange for his testimony. The jury found Daniel guilty of first-degree murder, and he was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Heather had tried to do everything right. She was cooperative, patient, and had attempted to peacefully separate from a man she feared. Her death became a tragic reminder of how dangerous domestic violence and coercive control can be, even after a relationship ends. Heather DeWild left behind two children who had to grow up without their mother. Her parents have since been involved in their lives and have publicly spoken about the importance of listening to your intuition. Heather had told them she felt uneasy about going to Daniel's house and they regret not insisting on going with her that day. Her murder was not a crime of passion. It was a premeditated act, carried out by someone she once trusted. It took 8 years to bring her killer to justice.